Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy G Shrimp, everybody. Faith Baby Daddy, voice of the street, man. And today we're in the studio, y'all. And we finna take another cruise through these YouTube streets and see what's going on, y'all. But before I get started, I'd like to say, hit that like button, y'all, and subscribe to the channel, man. We on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Help me get there. It don't cost you nothing to subscribe. But before we start this video, y'all, I like to start with a little words of motivation for some of you people, man. And a lot of times, you know, you have to speak things in existence and you got to believe it. Like if you want to get rich, you can't just say, oh, I want to be rich and it's going to happen. You got to still be working towards your goals. But if you write it down and you think about it and you still taking action, it will happen, you know. Now listen to this first quote I pulled up. All things are difficult before they are easy. You hear me? That's one quote, right? You go another one right here. The difficult roads leads to beautiful destinations. Remember that. Don't just wish for it. Work for it. That's what I was just referencing to. And this is real important, and this is for y'all ladies right here. Your attitude determines the altitude you fly in life. You hear me? I'm going to say that again. Your attitude determines your altitude you fly in life. You ever see two people that are both qualified for the same job, and then they give it to the one with the best personality, and then you hear the one that's always complaining, oh, that bitch, they always give her the job, she make me sick, ooh, and she don't even realize they didn't give her the job because she got a snotty attitude. And you want a supervisor with a pleasant attitude who know how to talk to people and can get people to work for him or she without having to, you know, stand on them with an iron foot or something. It's the way you act and communicate with people. You be like, you know, hey, can you mop that hallway for me? When you finish emptying that garbage, I need you to just mop this hallway for me. Thank you. But another person, hey, excuse me, when you finish emptying that garbage, mop this hallway. And guess what? You go take their time. Now, I've been supervisors at jobs too, y'all, and I always had a good attitude, and people didn't have no problem working for me because the way I communicated with people. And if I had to get gangsta on them, I will, you know, but I'll stay laid back and, you know, and talk to people pleasant in the right way, you know, in the right way. Now let's start with this here story right here, y'all. Jay-Z and Diddy prison phone call leaks online, admitting everything. Now I'm pretty sure this is a little clickbait, but it is Diddy talking on the phone, but I don't think it's Jay-Z. Now he is talking to somebody else who got a wife, and they just trying to act like they think. I don't think Beyonce talking to no damn police. You feel me? But y'all just listen to this.
Are recorded.
You think I was gonna get at you from the inside?
That's Puff.
You have reached out to a witness, an alleged participant in multiple freak-offs.
Then why overstay? Why ever move into another country?
And he's asking people to intimidate witnesses or pay people off.
Don't be shocked if nobody show up to testify.
Defendant's goal is to blackmail victims and witnesses either into silence or providing testimony helpful to his defense.
New York is having a problem with leaks in this Diddy case, with alleged video of the court hearings already on the internet and leaked phone calls where he's calling witnesses. Things are getting out of control, and you won't believe what he says on these calls. Recently, the DA released that Diddy was contacting witnesses from jail, and they were saying this is the reason that he shouldn't get bail. He was using other inmates' phone calls to three-way people who would then call the witnesses, and that's who he spoke to over the phone. There's legal documents that back up everything they said about how Diddy runs the jail and he gets inmates to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he
also,
got
in
that
the weird
money.
turn of events, the DA who brought these charges against Diddy is suddenly resigning from his position during the biggest case of his career, and that is strange. I don't know if Diddy got to him or threatened his family or what would make him step down, but this case just keeps getting weirder and crazier. So let's break down this insane phone call that we found online and see if we can figure out what he's saying and who he's talking to. Legal disclaimer, people, I'm just a guy that reacts to stuff I find on the internet, so as of right now, everything is rumors, gossip, or opinions of others until verified to be real. So legally, everything in this video is just alleged.
That's right.
Are you surprised to hear from me? What's going on? You think I wasn't gonna get at you from the inside? I think you know a little better than that. Can't be talking right now.
Not exactly sure who he's called, but the DA said he was using other inmates' phone codes and calling people who were not on his list of allowed contacts. So
like
he's clearly not caring what the rules of the prison are at this point. He wanted to talk to this person regardless.
Now, with all due respect, my brother, how is your wife doing? I heard she's spending a lot of time on the farm, and she loves talking to a pig. I told you when I went on this little road trip, I wasn't going to invite you, but I could change my mind. You understand?
Now Diddy's talking in code right here, but he mentions the word pigs, which we all know is code word for cops. And in court documents they stated this: while at the MDC, the defendant has instructed family members and third parties to contact multiple potential victims and witnesses. The defendant has provided these instructions to others by using unauthorized means of communication, which, as described above, are difficult to monitor and often using coded language. Diddy also states taking a road trip, which I'm thinking is him being arrested, and that he could invite this guy on the trip. So saying like, I could snitch on you and bring you if I want to.
Yeah, man, gotta be jiggle.
Everything all good. We just can't talk right now. Now, how about I just talk and you listen? You told me the storm would just come and go if I lay down and stay quiet. But the weather seemed to be getting worse. You know, I could be catching a cold, so I need to make sure you send me some vitamin E and my special K cereal.
So the code talk continues, and he's talking about weathering the storm, and if he laid quiet, it would all just go away. I'm assuming he's talking about the trial. If he doesn't snitch on anyone above him, then they'll make the trial go away if he stays quiet. Even Diddy's lawyers are frustrated with him because he keeps breaking the rules behind their back and making things difficult for them trying to get him bail. Not to mention the fact that the judge even mentioned that the lawyers are lying for Diddy and making them contact people that are not on his approved list.
The defendant also frequently instructs individuals who he contacts by telephone, including family members and his attorneys, to add other individuals via three-way call. So you trying to say his attorneys is calling three-way too?
Not exactly sure what he means by vitamin E or special K cereal, but if you guys know or decode it, leave it in the comments.
Yo, relax. Some things fell through, but everything will be back up soon. Just can't call your family. You'll be with them soon. Oh, I'm doing the same thing for Thanksgiving. Make sure you send it straight to the Shade Room and TMZ. Make me look like a good father, and all I need is one juror to be on my side. In this case, it's over.
No, he ain't talking like that.
Diddy made a post on his IG that tried to make him look real good. His entire team actually advised him against doing this. But again, Diddy went against his lawyers and frustrated them by doing it anyway.
And he allegedly ignored his lawyers when they told him not to do the social media campaign around his birthday, but he wanted to do it anyway.
Sing happy birthday, Daddy.
We love you too.
Now I'm not gonna lie, the video is kind of cute with the kids, but I don't see how that would make a juror think oh yeah, he's not guilty because his kids are cute. Like, it just doesn't really make sense. On the other hand, if he's trying to make efforts
Kids
to
are
reach out
cute,
to other
daddy, a monster though.
publications to post this stuff to make him look good, it just doesn't look good if you're doing this from the inside.
So make sure that Amazon delivery back on schedule, then there won't be no need for us to talk. Just chill out, bud. I told you I'ma get it done. You know, I've been thinking about watching a movie lately. It's called Eyes Wide Shut. Have you seen it? It's got a real famous celebrity in there, don't it? Yeah, Tom Cruise. What's your point? Is that who it is? Man, I thought it was a different celebrity. I guess it might have been a different movie. You know, I got a lot of movies on my mind sometimes, and I get the actors confused. Some of these actors are so good, they act like they don't even know they're being recorded. Your wife did a few movies, didn't she?
He mentions the movie Eyes Wide Shut with Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, which that movie's about going into private elite parties where everybody's wearing masks and hooking up with each other. They're doing rituals on people, and it's actually really close to what people are saying happens at Diddy's freak-off parties. We know police have recovered plenty of freak-off videotapes and even interviewed people that they saw on the tapes to find out all the details of what happens. And we don't know which celebrities they've interviewed specifically, but we do know there's plenty of celebrity-filled tapes that are being sold behind closed doors right now because lawyers came out on national TV talking about it. We've seen people talk about seeing the tape with him and J-Lo, Justin Bieber, and who knows who else is on there that he could be referencing.
Your wife did a few movies, didn't she? Okay. That was a long time ago, Prophet. What are you trying to say?
No.
Nothing. Just talking to an old friend. You know, I haven't talked to friends in a long time. It seems like they forgot about me. Let's make sure they keep it that way.
Here I think it's pretty clear Diddy's referencing
Diddy trying to talk shit, y'all.
that he was close to have even spoken up about him, which is kind of crazy. Even when asked about it in person, those like Kevin Hart, Rihanna, people who've been to all his parties have all stayed quiet.
Hey Ken, when you hosted for Diddy, did you catch any baby oil?
You'll see, I hosted that Diddy.
Yeah.
That's the wrong person, the wrong question.
Rihanna, did you attend any of PDiddy's parties? Were you involved in any of the freak-offs?
Everybody hot, y'all.
You don't need to speak out against this Diddy thing. What's your take now? John, you made a statement about Diddy. What? Jason, hey, any reaction to the Diddy scandal? Any reaction? No reaction?
No.
Everything going. Everything good. Is Hollywood going to survive this Diddy thing? Like, what hurt it? Will you respond? She wants to respond. Look at it. I want to ask about the Diddy scandal. Have you ever heard of anything such?
No. Go.
No? Are the family at all concerned about Justin Bieber with this
William Baldwin?
And now one could say that he has them on tapes and that's why they're all quiet. Because how hard would it be to say, I have nothing to do with this Diddy case, I didn't go to any parties or do anything wrong, he'll have his day in court to prove his innocence, I'm not involved in any way. I don't think that's that difficult, especially with how media trained all these celebrities are.
Let's make sure they keep it that way. Man, what's the point of this? I told you
What's the point of this?
good. And make sure you keep the worm food away from my house while I'm gone. It gets messy. Too many insects start digging around. Remember when I cleaned up the worm food around your house? I kept a sample in case you need it.
I don't know what worm food is code for, but Diddy's obviously using this saying that he has blackmail and that he will use it if need be in a threatening manner, which happens to be what the DA shared as proof during the bail hearing that Cassie presented text messages showing that Diddy threatened to release freak-off tapes of her if she didn't do what he asked.
I kept a sample in case you need it. Listen, don't push your limits, bud. I ain't the one to play with. You in there, and I'm out here. Oh, and don't have another Kit Kat. It's bad for you. She made me gain weight and get phone all over again. Make me pull some strings again, or else.
Diddy keeps pushing forward and he
You
says
think this really him? This is too much,
she
man.
made him gain weight. So Kit Kat is definitely a word for a person, and it's a woman, obviously, because he called her a she. He also mentions the number 44 to pull some strings, and that makes sense if you think Barack Obama was the 44th president. And you know, Suge Knight actually made a comment that him and Diddy had deals before to get his friends out of prison.
He got powerful people. One of his partners who started his company with money, President Obama, got him out of prison. So it's not like he don't have no moves.
Diddy's just been too confident, even from prison, and that's what the DA's been saying through their paperwork. He continues to break the rules consistently to his advantage, not worrying about what anybody will say, because he believes he's above the law and the rules don't apply to him.
You need to watch your mouth. You know who you're talking to? Second of all, it's the that got you in the first place. You always think that you're bigger than what you really are. You need to stop trying to fight the hand that feeds you, and you wouldn't be in this position. And you don't got what you think you got.
See, this made me think before any of this started, which was what rumors say began Diddy's downfall, and that's when he decided to sue Diageo, one of the biggest liquor brands in the world, also Rock and De Leon, and paid him a yearly salary to promote their products. But Diddy wanted ownership, and as soon as he opened a lawsuit against them, all these problems started to mount on him. I think Diddy just thought and still thinks he has so much power because he has so many big people on camera doing things at his parties. But so did Jeffrey Epstein. He had many huge names taking plane rides to his island where there were also cameras everywhere. Somehow, nobody ever saw those tapes, and he ended up offing himself before his trial started. And the prison cameras just happened to accidentally turn off during the moment that this happened. Then they came back later. I'll let you do the math on that one.
You don't got what you think you got. Okay, you keep knowing fired up. I like that, man. It's all up. But if I don't got what I think I got, then why Oprah staying quiet? Why Ellen move into another country? Why Leo been in Fiji for months? When I get this bail though, this case going away. I don't need no phone. I don't need no internet. I'll send all that on the fucking bird. You already ruined my fucking thing. And you know what that means? You're going up against somebody who got nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Now Diddy goes off right here on this part of the alleged recording, and I don't know how much truth there is to this. I did read that Ellen left the country, and they're trying to say that she left because of Trump, but she apparently had moved out there months before. So I don't know if this is connected to Diddy. Her relationship with him goes a long way back. Now there was another phone call. If you guys want me to go back and get it, I'll scroll through Twitter, see if I can find it. Leave me a comment and we'll go over another of the phone calls. Again, people, just reminding you, everything in this video is just alleged rumors and gossip. Let me know what you guys think. Is it real? Is it not? Is it AI? I'm here for it. Let's talk about it in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video.
Yeah, now let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that was Diddy? I hope y'all heard that good. And I'm wondering who was he talking to. They saying it's Jay-Z, but I don't think it was Jay-Z. But it was somebody that he close to that definitely know what's going on. And I don't think Jay-Z would even talk to Puff on the phone, because he know Puff was gonna cut up like that. You know, that's why I don't think Jay-Z go talk to him. And when it comes to Jay-Z, y'all, I think this just a smear campaign. And maybe Puff did throw his name out there and they trying to get him to come in with him, because he said, I was going to leave you out there when I take this little trip, this little road trip. But I could bring you with me, bro. That mean he know enough on Jay-Z where he said, I can get you in trouble. Really, I can. Now, let me tell y'all about the little girl, y'all. Now, I really don't believe her story, but this is what she said happened, y'all. She wanted to go to the party with Jay-Z them. She didn't know who it was. She just wanted to get backstage at the VMAs, and one of the limo drivers synced her, and he know this Puff type, so he pushed up on her and said, hey, what you doing? She like, hey, I'm trying to do some whatever she said. He said, yeah, well, I can take you to the party with them, but I got to puff them off, and then I can come back and get you. Now, this girl's 12 years old, y'all. Allegedly. 12 years old. He go drop them at the party and come back and get her. Why he couldn't take her with them if you're taking her? But this is what she said, right? So he came back to get her, take her to the party. She described as a big mansion, a long driveway, you know, natural, right? So she pulls up, she goes in there, And she's starstruck, y'all. She, oh my God, that's Jay-Z. That's Dame Dash. Oh, that's LL. She get this. No, she know all these people because she's a groupie. And a young teenager, y'all, not just necessarily a groupie, a young teenager, she's starstruck, right? So she's there for a little while, and then somebody give her a drink. You know what that is. That's that pink cocaine and that Tootsie they be talking about. And they liquored her up, and she drank a couple of drinks. And now it's 12 now, y'all. Fuck she doing? She drinking, right? They put her, she getting woozy or whatever because the shit coming down on her, right? Should have had a hell of an effect on her. She 12. She shouldn't have nothing in her system, right? So they take her like, you need to lay down. They put her in the room. So they see the shit taking effect. Now they come in, they get real aggressive. Yeah, now you ready to party. So they picked her up and threw her into the wall. And she, boom, hit the wall and fell back like, man, what the fuck? I guess they want to have rough sex or whatever. Took her and threw her on the bed, allegedly, right? And she said Jay-Z comes in and start taking her stuff off real aggressively, and she said she fighting and kicking and all that, and you know she trying to get her clothes off and take her dress off and all that, and she still fighting, and he like, you know what, this bitch doing too much, she ain't ready. And she jumps up and runs around the mansion and find the door and get out. Now normally the doors and shit be locked. Now how you get out? You 12, a bodyguard could have just pushed your little ass down. You ain't finna go yet. The fuck you doing running around naked? She said she had a dress on and she had it in front of her. Nobody in the party seems to help her or was alarmed about her running around. They like, oh, that one there, I guess this shit didn't take on her. Look, this is the bitch trying to run around, right? She runs out and she says she's trying to remember the way the limo came, so she runs down the street and she make it to a gas station that she remember passing on the way to the house. This girl calls her daddy, and she tell her daddy she was somewhere else, but she came clean and told him where she was at, and she needed him to come get her. He's supposed to allegedly picked her up. My question is this: why you didn't call the police then? You know what I mean? It don't matter you snuck in the party and did all that. If they violated you and you called your damn daddy, you should have been crying. And hey, Dad, I went in this party. I wanted to see the celebrities and they just tried to rape me. Who? Jay-Z and Puff. 911. Yeah, hey, I got the report of attempted rape. So it wasn't a rape like they saying, but they are saying sexual assault. So that could be technically a sexual assault. Don't mean rape. That mean they assaulted her because they were trying to get the sex, right? I think like this: even if it happened to you, little girl, why would you wait 24 years to bring it up? 24 years. Now I can see if you 12 and you was a little intimidated, but when you hit 18, bitch, listen, you should have been talking about now. 18, you should have been had a few balls by then. You know, you should have been around some people and then told them that story, and they like, bitch, you should have been called the police. Ain't no way. So I don't believe that. Then now they saying it's another boy who have joined the lawsuit. If you ask me, y'all, and this is just my opinion, you can feel how you want, I think that lawyer is sicking these people on Jay-Z. Because Jay-Z told him, I ain't gonna pay you a red cent. And if you think I did something to a woman, you should call the police. Because anybody do a little girl like that should be in jail. Jay-Z invited him to press charges, y'all. This guy ain't trying to press charges. He about the money. He tried to intimidate Jay-Z, and Jay-Z didn't go for that shit, y'all. Jay-Z like, man, please. I got lawyers. I ain't worrying about that. I'm going to hit your ass with a cease and desist order in a minute. But you smearing this name. See, it's a smear campaign, y'all. And they want to muddy up the waters, and they want to convict him in the court of public opinion. You hear me? I'm going to say that again. They want to convict him in the court of public opinion, y'all. Because they know he's already going, y'all. It's on the mainstream media. It's all over the internet. Everybody using it. Everybody talking about it. They done did their job. And now all they got to do is play him like they playing Puff and add a new one every week. Now, I ain't saying Jay-Z can't be a monster like the girl Jaguar White said. Him and Beyonce ain't shit. He said they're a nasty little couple. They're monsters. And, hey, these women getting these freak offs and they get drunk, they probably like, I ain't finna get fucked tonight. I'm finna do the fucking tonight. Grab one of them bottles. They said J-Lo had allegedly a bottle and stuck it up one of the girls, rectum. A wine bottle. And this ain't the first time I heard something about a bottle, y'all. I'm like, wow. Come on now, y'all really kinky, freaky, and all that is an understatement, bruh. That's an understatement. They was getting bucked. Wow. But y'all just heard this. Now that sounded like it could be Puff being sarcastic and talking shit. And then whoever he was talking to, it could have been Jigga too. Because like Jigga like, hey man, don't forget who the fuck you talking to, man. You in there and I'm out here. You in there, nigga. And that's why your ass in there. You think you bigger than what you are. And you tried to bite the hand that feeds you, right? And see, that's letting us know too, y'all. This here all came up when he started messing with that liquor company. Now, them liquor people, they will let you be the celebrity face of the company. They will pay you a salary, but they ain't gonna let you own shit. They ain't gonna let you own shit. Unless you had your own money and bought into it and did that and started your own demonstration, they just want to use your superstar power to sell their liquor. And Puff started feeling himself and thinking he was bigger and more valuable to the company than he thought he was worth. And he had the nerve to sue the liquor company. And they went on, settled and paid him, and but they was mad at him, y'all. And then they got mad at him, and a lot of shit started happening. He started getting losing deals. People started cutting ties with him. Revoke made him step down. Ciroc them stopped messing with him. Everybody who was dealing with him, they started cutting all that off. And then all of a sudden, bam, now this here comes up. The freak offs should have never been that hot. Now the Cassidy situation, that's one thing. But it shouldn't have had no whole investigation like that where they raided 3 goddamn houses. They raided 3 houses. They got the FBI and Homeland Security. I'm like, wow. They gonna make it sex trafficking, whether it is or it ain't. They do that to make the case federal, y'all. They do that to make it federal. Because they know you might can wiggle out of some shit with the state. But the feds, once they get a lock on you, they ain't trying to let you go. And I said this, y'all. If y'all don't know by now the General got ESP, I'm telling you. I told y'all they was go watch Puffy and they go sit down. This nigga, he seemed to be feeling good. He out there doing this. He moving and grooving. And saying they go shake his damn cell down. Didn't I say that? Y'all remember me saying that? And guess what? That's exactly what they did. They shook his cell down. Puff in there, he ain't whining, he turning into the grimy side of him that y'all don't normally see. This is the Puff that's in jail. This is the motherfucker that blew up Kid Cudi car. That's that nigga, y'all. He ain't Brother Love no more. He PDiddy again, y'all. He Puff Daddy. Listen, man. Puff Daddy will blow your car up. And here he is. You hear how he talking? Yeah, how's your wife, man? I heard she liked talking to pigs. Damn. So if this is allegedly Jay-Z, you telling me Beyonce working with them people? Or she trying to keep quiet, or she working with them people trying to get herself out of something and save her husband? You ain't gonna be able to do both, baby. You can't do both. Because if they get the hard on for Jiggy and want to grab him. One of my other subscribers had said what I thought too. He may be in trouble with you losing that NFL contract. That might be in jeopardy, y'all. I heard somebody else speak on it too. That might be in jeopardy, because once you get cases like that, people start washing their hands of you, y'all. They don't want no trouble. They don't want no smoke. See, any bad publicity is not good for the company, y'all. You hear me? I'm going to say that again. Any bad publicity is not good for the company. That's why don't nobody fuck with you when you go to jail. You on your own. Until you get out there, hey man, we love you, Playboy, now everybody back. But people be like, oh no. You know why? Because half of the people be dirty anyway. And they don't want nobody shining the spotlight in their closet looking at none of their skeletons. So they be like, I ain't fucking with him. I'm putting the block on my phone. He can't call me. Matter of fact, hey, babe, call them and have our numbers changed. You know? Shit. We ain't finna be even trying to accept it. I don't want them even in jail. Like, he tried to call Jay-Z 52 times. Jay-Z won't pick up. You don't want records of none of that shit, y'all. None of that. And if he think he talking in code good enough and they won't crack it, he a damn fool, y'all. He a damn fool. All they gotta do is keep listening. And you go put enough words together, and when you use the code word in a certain context, they'll be able to say, that's what that means. That's what that means. You know, put it together. Close enough where they'll be able to pick up on it. You know. That's crazy. And this nigga talking about he coming down with a cold, so he go need his vitamin C and his Special X cereal. Send it to me. So even if you talking about drugs, you want him to send it to you. After you done just said send it to him. You don't think you gonna get busted doing that shit, Puff? And you know they do got drugs and things in them prisons, though. Puff could be getting a lot of that shit. He can get what he want in there. But they go keep an eye on Puff. But Puff, guess what, y'all? He in general population. Yeah, he in general population. And running shit because he got money. And, you know, hey, all three of y'all come here. Hey, I want to buy your phone card. Okay, I don't even use mine. Alright, how much you want for it? Just give me $30, Puff. What about you, 30? What about you, 30? Okay, that's 3 of them, man. Give me your name, man. I'm going to call my son and have him put $30 on y'all book in the morning. Alright, Puff. Hey, man, anything you need, Puff, just holler at me, man. When you got to go to the shower, you know I got that hammer on me, man. I'll walk you to the shower. These celebrities don't be at risk in jail, y'all. They don't be at risk. Sometimes people might try to take advantage of them, but a lot of time people cuff them and they end up in somebody's game. R. Kelly is straight in jail because he riding with my guys, y'all. R. Kelly riding with the Stones. That's because he kept his head to the left all the time in all the videos. People recognize that. R. Kelly from the city, he know what that is. So when he went in there, they ain't have to even ask him what car he was in. Oh, you with us, Scales. You over here, bro. Straight up. You over here. And one of my other generals that I know from the street told him to hold him down. You know, and he told him to hold, not him down, I take that back. He didn't tell him to hold Kills down. Kills, somebody else had said that, but he had told him to hold Kevin Gates down. So when y'all been hearing Kevin Gates like, I'm the big old general and all that, I'm a big speaker, and you know all that, yeah, he's not lying, because they blessed him in the mob. He was too big, too much of a celebrity. You can't make him a soldier. So they made him a general. You know what I mean? Made him a general. That way he can be comfortable. You can give orders. Like he said, he ain't got to give no orders. He's just a general, so they can respect him and hold him down. That get him some security. You know, when you walk around and you're the general, niggas go hold you down, and that put security on him. So they didn't try to play him like a poop, but and make him start at the bottom and work his way up, because he couldn't do that. So they just blessed him in as a general, which is a good thing, and that's why he didn't have no problem in Illinois Correctional Institution. You know what I mean? Yeah, so let me know what y'all think about this, man. Do y'all really think that was just Jay-Z and Puff on the phone? Now, I know it sounded like Puff, but I couldn't really get the other voice. I don't know. I couldn't really get the other voice. But Puff Daddy, he's still trying to fight, and he wiggling away. He talking about what you didn't think I was gonna get to you on the inside. You don't know me very well, bruh. You know come on, man. You know I'm the man with making shit happen. Yeah, I'm the man. You know I get rid of people. You might as well say, you know, check my background, man. I'll shake your hand and you'll die of pneumonia, nigga. Don't play with me. Fuck you talking about? Don't play with me. I have my artists killed, my baby mamas killed. I have my baby mama ex-boyfriends killed. Anybody that I don't like that rubbed Puff the wrong way, he get him a special bottle of baby oil. And when they rub that shit on, damn, Puff, this ain't Johnson & Johnson? What the fuck is that? Yeah, that's the shit I mixed up. Remember I told your ass to stop talking to the press? I ain't saying nothing though, Puff. Come on, man. You didn't kill me like that. Go on in there and lay down, man. It's over with. It's over with. Jane, take him in there and lay him down, man. He'll be dead in 20 minutes, and then I need y'all to call the ambulance. Puff a motherfucker, y'all. Dirty motherfucker, man. Dirty, man. You feel me? Anyway, man, it's your boy G Shrimp. Everybody, Faith Baby Daddy, Russell Street. I'ma plant you now, dig you later. I'm out of here. Thanks for tuning in to the G Shrimp Show, man.